Welcome, lovely viewers, to another exciting video. Thank you for choosing our video on Ontario Colleges Athletic Association. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. The Ontario Colleges Athletic Association (OCAA) is the governing body of all intercollegiate sports in the Canadian province of Ontario. The OCAA is a part of the Canadian Colleges Athletic Association. The OCAA, with Ontario University Athletics, governs post-secondary school educational sports in Ontario. In the following segment, we'll be examining members in greater detail. Algonquin College Wolves, College Boral Vipers, Cambrian College Golden Shields, Canada College Panthers, Centennial College Colts, Lusset Collegial Coyotes, Conestoga College Condors, Confederation College Thunderhawks, Durham College Lords, Fanshawe College Falcons, Fleming College Phoenix, George Brown College Huskies, Georgian College Grizzlies, Hammer College Hawks, Lakehead University Thunderwolves, Lambton College Lions, Loyalist College Lancers, Mohawk College Mountaineers, Niagara College Knights, Redeemed University Royals, Street Clare College Saints, Street Lawrence College Surge, Salt College Cougars, Seneca College Sting, Sheridan College Bruins, University of Toronto Mississauga Eagles, Wilfrid Laurier University Brantford Golden Hawks. As we progress, let's zoom in on sports and examine its role in shaping our overall narrative. Badminton, men's and women's basketball, men's and women's cross-country running, men's and women's curling, men's, women's and mixed fastball, women's golf, men's and women's soccer, men's and women's rugby, men's Division 1 and 2 and women's volleyball, men's and women's indoor soccer, men's and women's baseball, men's. With the groundwork laid, let's now examine history of the OCAA and its connections to our previous discussions. Founded on June 9, 1967, as a result of an increasing need expressed by several institutions in the province to develop sport, fitness and recreational opportunities at the college level, the association was founded by members of 7 institutions across the province: Algonquin College, Centennial College, Fanshawe College, George Brown College, Mohawk College, Northern College and Street Clare College. 48 teams competed in the 8 OCAA-sanctioned sports. 10 more colleges joined the fold in 1968, and by 1971 the OCAA was an athletic conference with 30 members. The largest percentage of growth in participation occurred in 1982-83 when the association initiated a tiered system in some of its league sports. This system enabled colleges to participate and develop in the league structure. 1971 also brought about the beginning of inter-provincial competitions, with Ontario and Quebec playing off in 7 sports. The following year, East Met West and the Canadian Colleges Athletic Association (CCAA) was founded. As the OCAA continued to grow and develop, the administration for the association also experienced change. In the early years, an executive committee directed the affairs, with the first members of the OCAA's executive committee including Hal Wilson, President Algonquin, Gord Smith, Vice President Lambton, and Joe Marco, Secretary-Treasurer Mohawk. The day-to-day affairs of the association were managed by the executive and 26 senior and junior conveners. Since then, the OCAA executive has expanded to 7 positions: president, past president, first vice president and 4 vice presidents. Perhaps the most important development of the OCAA, from an administrative and program development perspective, was the hiring of an executive director in August 1976. This and the establishment of a central office enabled the OCAA to professionalize its operations and give its members a focal point for continued growth. As excellence became a more integral part of the OCAA mandate, initiatives such as the Media Guide and Directory and the weekly newsletter The Record gave member institutions a higher profile in the sport community and with the media. In 1983, the OCAA hosted the national championships in Toronto and North Bay, where more than 700 athletes competed in 6 national championships events. Most observers agree that no other CCAA conference has come close to matching the hosting job Ontario did that year. The OCAA is still a member of the CCAA and remains active in hosting various national championships. In May 1984, in response to the need of enhanced women's programs offered in the OCAA, the association, with Seneka's Bonnie Bakva as chairperson, established the Women's Sport Development Committee. During its tenure, this committee undertook a number of innovative projects promoting OCAA women's sports to high school students and establishing an ongoing professional development seminar for administrators and coaches for women's athletic programs. In 1993-94, the committee was honored with a national award from the CCAA in recognition of its leadership and innovation. It has been a major boost to the OCAA that the central office is located in the Sport Alliance of Ontario SAO building, formerly the Ontario Sport and Recreation Centre in Toronto since 1991, allowing the organisation to be surrounded by numerous provincial sport organisations, which facilitates cooperative programming. The OCAA's growth and development has not been limited solely to membership and varsity success. In an effort to increase activity and healthy living within the student population, the OCAA and the Ontario College Committee on Campus Recreation (OCCCR) developed the Active Living Challenge. This program was created to enable a greater portion of the student body to receive the health benefits which recreational and competitive activity can provide. In 2009-2010, the OCAA's 30 members compete in 14 League 7 and Tournament Sports 7. In 9 of these sports, the OCAA champion go on to compete nationally within the Canadian Colleges Athletic Association (CCAA). A high standard of competition has already been achieved by Ontario college teams both at the provincial and national levels. In 2008-9, OCAA institutions produced outstanding national championship performances which included the Algonquin College men's soccer reaching their 5th consecutive national championship final and medal, including capturing the 2006-2007 national championship title for the second time in 6 seasons and most recently a silver medal in. Algonquin's program continued their national medal haul in both men's basketball and volleyball, both capturing bronze. The women were also successful on the national scene as OCAA cross-country runner Dawn Martin of St. Lawrence College Brockville captured bronze in team competition. The Sheridan women's basketball team made history as the first OCAA team capturing the silver medal. Other notable accomplishments in OCAA history include the Humber Hawks men's basketball team earning 3 consecutive national championships, the Seneca Scouts women's volleyball team capturing 7 consecutive provincial championships, the Sheridan Bruins men's volleyball team for their unprecedented 6 consecutive gold medals at the Ontario Championships, and in Durham and Humber advancing to the first All-Ontario final at the National Men's Basketball Championship, a feat not repeated again until 2000-2001 when Humber and Sheridan met at Humber. In 2003, the OCAA set up a Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame recognizes the accomplishments of the athletes, coaches and builders who have passed through the association. On April 30, 2003, 265 people attended the inaugural induction ceremony in Toronto. In 2005, members again gathered in Hamilton to honor 30 new members, and in 2007 the OCAA added another 37 were inducted in a ceremony in Oshawa. In 2009, the OCAA inducted 87 new members, including members of the All Millennium teams for fastball, soccer and badminton in Windsor. Brace yourself for a deep dive into OCAA Hall of Fame as we explore its impact and relevance in our evolving narrative. The OCAA Hall of Fame was established in the year 2003 to honor the achievements of its former athletes, coaches and builders. On April 30, 2003, 265 people attended the inaugural induction ceremony in Toronto to pay tribute to the first 103 inductees and celebrate the OCAA's rich history. In 2005, members of the OCAA gathered in Hamilton, Ontario to honor 30 new members inducted into the prestigious Hall of Fame, and in 2007 another 37 new members were inducted at the ceremony in Oshawa. In 2009, 100 members were recognized in the 4th OCAA Hall of Fame ceremony in Windsor, Ontario. Now, let's dig deeper into ice hockey and unveil the hidden treasures it holds within. Ice hockey was once a big sport in the OCAA. From 1967 until the ERS, the sport was played as an intercollegiate sport, but in 2004 down to just 3 schools, Street, Clare, Humber, Fleming, the league chose not to operate any longer. The Windsor Street Clare Saints operated for 4 more seasons, 2 touring to play American colleges and 2 in the Ontario Hockey Association's Senior AA Loop Major League Hockey, in contention for the Allen Cup. The Saints folded in 2008. In 2009, the Nipissing Lakers joined the Ontario University Athletics Hockey League. Most of these schools still operate intramural leagues and even varsity teams, but there is no formal league to play in. The former championship trophy resides at Street Clare College in Windsor, Ontario. I love hearing from you, so leave your thoughts and suggestions in the comments.